Gordon, among so many albums you made these years, one album, the Gong Bass album, is really stand out, very outstanding. People feedback to us, they are so impressed and like it a lot. Can you explain us why?
Yeah, it's interesting. Over the years, I think one really common attractive appeal that it's got is it's really got a mysterious introduction.
Yeah. The flavors, very spatial.
In fact, the whole ambience of the album is we could have called it a mysterious journey maybe, instead of Starlight Journey even.
Yeah, Starlight Journey, this album is.
Yes, it's got something to do with the instruments I think perhaps we used at the beginning.
Yes.
Would you like me to say something a little bit about that?
Yeah. I feel that it's quite shamanic elements people like.
Oh, yeah. Shamanic. Well, we did use what people have often called shamanic drums, a frame drum on it, but played in a very particular way, I think very mysterious way, if we're going to use this word, quiet, and it can be a very loud, powerful instrument, the frame drum, shamanic drum that we know and love, many of us, but it was played almost not even like a heartbeat. I mean, it's just sort of, and it comes up slowly with some other instruments that it just creates some chimes and various other, and a singing bowl on it as well, a big, deep singing bowl. So it's got this very mysterious combination of instruments which draws you in, I think, the listener into the actual, then into the main body of the sound. Let's call it a sound immersion as well as another way we can call it instead of a gong bath with those instruments.
Yeah, that's the main instruments. People really like it. And you talk about one also key issue is the title. Can you explain this to us? Why you call it Starlight Journey?
That's right. I'm not sure what came first, whether we came up with the Chinese title or the English title, but certainly from my point of view, I think Starlight Journey is a really attractive title, and I think it really does fit the bill as far as the content of the album is concerned. We very often talk about gong baths being journeys, and I really do feel as though this is this is the intention of the gong bath. I'm not sure what we had when we actually recorded it, but it's like a journey into the stars. I mean, it is a cosmic journey. Cosmic journey, starlight journey sounds more poetic. So, and I think really it resonated with people.
Oh yeah, I think the content, I mean the music, really fits the name. It's not only a beautiful, romantic or poetic name, and because we have a website, web page. If you like, you can check the link. We have down below or up top. We have the link. You can go to check each one of the test music.
Yeah, little clips.
Yeah, little clips. So that's people choose. It's now we are selling. People, not selling to people. Yes, people choose what they like.
This is what we found, that this was, we present all these albums and,
and I'm
attached to all of them. But this one, I mean, I was actually re-listening to some snippets of it this morning before we started shooting. And it did remind me that the other thing is it's really mysterious, It's also very immersive. It really does draw you in without being very loud and or very quiet, and it's very immersive, I would say. That's the term. And there's one reason for that. It's that there's two of us playing on it at the same time. There's one of us on one side of the stereo and one on the other, and it really shifts all the time.
I know many people doesn't have CD player, but we got downloads. If you want download, please see the
very good quality, high quality recording.
Please check below the description.
It sounds fantastic actually, it really does, though I say it myself. One other thing that I think people like in it is that it's not all, we talk about gong bath recordings. This is more of a, another way of saying this in English is a sound immersion. And this is more of an immersive sound journey, I would call it. It's got other instruments in it too, which people really like. And I remember this is the first recording that I recently got my trusty shepherd's flute.
Oh yeah, that's people like it. Yeah,
and there's there's quite a long middle section. When you're listening, if you've been listening to it 15-20 minutes, you're really immersed in it, and then you get this whole other timbre of sounds. It's not just a pipe. This beautiful reedy wooden sounding organic pipe. There's also other instruments in there as well, shakers and so on, which also give it another flavour and take you into another place for a while before we go back into another another section.
Yes,
that's very popular.
Yeah, that's very popular. Shamanic drum and the
shepherd's flute.
Shepherd's flute. Yeah.
Shepherd's pipe.
And the two of us playing. So I don't know if people like iPad Pro, the headphone, iPad Pro, they can hear how do you say that?
I think if you're listening to this album on any stereo or any decent headphones,
can I feel the...
I was listening to it this morning, I was really struck by, it's, some while ago, one of our regular attendees to our gong baths in London, I think he said this to you rather than me. He said, when you two play, because sometimes I play at this venue on my own, and sometimes with Yiling, and he said, it's really interesting when, he wasn't saying that he preferred it more when there were both of us playing, but he said that it was like a yin and a yang. And I think that's a real sense of that in without you listeners being aware of it, or I've told you now, so you know, but there is a sort of a yin and yang balance to it. And I think that whether that makes it more popular or not, it just gives it another quality, which I think is worth pointing out, and which I think I'm really aware of.
Yes, I think the last point, maybe people doesn't notice, but it can break out, is this is a live recording.
Yes, it is.
Live recording,
I think so,
audience maybe doesn't understand. It's very difficult. So many noise, your walking steps, noise, the noise from outside, the traffic, the birds, or the messenger, or whatever the noise, a lot. We never think about. It's very difficult.
Yeah, the thing about,
you gotta get rid of those noise.
The thing about this viewers is, I mean, it gives, I think, from the listening point of view, it gives it an organic quality.
Oh, yes, organic.
Definitely. There are challenges around doing it. One which is most obvious is that you can't monitor. You've set the thing up to do it, and you do it, and that's it. We haven't got the luxury, or didn't have the luxury, of somebody sitting in a control room next door monitoring it as we were recording it. We just had to record it and hope for the best. And actually, it turned out for the best. So it was kind of great from that point of view. Yeah.
If you like the real gong baths, but you can come during the coronavirus, and you can buy the download. Of course, if you want to keep the CD, let us know. This is very good if you never, or you like gong, or you like sound bass, or you never tried it before. You can start from this one, because this is really it's kind of easy for the beginner. Never have. I can guarantee you.
It draws
like
you in.
Yeah.
It draws you in,
just
definitely.
It's very good English.
It
draws you in. And please see below. We see you next time. Bye for now.
Bye.